Hello everyone, welcome to the Smarty Tech Phase. So today we will be continuing with the topic of insertion of document in the MongoDB Java. So we have already created the this first part, and we will be doing the next part of it. So what we will be do and what we have done earlier, let's go through it. Firstly, in the first part, what we have done, we have used the two options, that is the insert one and insert many. Okay, so what insert one is does, it will provide you the options for having a single document insertion at a time, and insert many will help you for multiple document of insertion at a time. So these two functions which we have used in our application, this is the application which we have already created in the last video. So we will be doing the next step in this video. Okay, so what we are going to do in this part, we are actually MongoDB provide you the options to use while inserting a document in a collection. So what are the options they have provided? Let's see what are the options we have. Sorry, for using options, you can use the insert many options equals to new insert many option. Okay, now see how many options we have. Actually it only provide two options. First one is the bypass document validation. What it does, when you have a validation on the document level, not on your application level, on the document level. Let's say if you want to, you may provide the validation as for any key the value should not be greater than the 40 in size. So these are the validation that you can provide in your document. So I don't have any validation on the document, but if you have, you can use the bypass document validation in case the documents you are inserting using the insert many will not use any validation of the document. It will help you to opt out of the document level validation. So in that case, you may provide this flag. Okay, you should provide the true for this, but I don't have any validation on the document level. Although I also don't want to be bypass any document validation. So in that case, I will not use this one. Next option we have is we have a get bypass document validation. If you have provided any flag for the bypass document validation, it will show you here. If you have not provided any validation provide, by default it will be false. Next is not this one, I will go with this one. Next is ordered. Ordered is for when, let's say you have provided the insertion for the document in the order of 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 5 documents you have provided with the same order, like this one. This is the first one, I'm just giving you the example. Okay, second one, third one, and this is the fourth one, and this is the fifth one. And you want to insert your document in the same order, that is, first should be inserted first, second should be inserted second. In that case, you can provide ordered. If you provide it here true, what will it does, it will provide the ordering in the same order that you have provided using insertion while insertion of a document. But in case you have provided the false, what will it does, it will not care for any of the ordering of it. It may insertion can be done as fourth, second. Okay, it will not see any order of it. It will go as it want to go. Nobody will stop it to insert of any documents. 3, then let's say 1, and then at last it may go with the 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, that can be the order of insertion. How it does so, if you provide the true in order, it will proceed the insertion in a single thread. So in the order which it getting, it will insert in that order only. But when you provide the order false, it will proceed with the multiple threads, like the parallel processing of it, and it will not sure that what are the order is going to be inserted. Other thing is, if you provide the false here, other thing is it will does, let's say they are having a parallel processing. Now if let's say third thread is going to is not able to insert document due to some exception or any maybe other validations, so what will it does, it will not stop all the threads for it. And let's again take an example using that one only. We have provided, let's say, false. Okay, now third one may get error due to any exception. Fine. Now what it does, it will not just stop the insertion in a while getting the exception and it will return back. No, it will not do like that. What will it does, it will see, okay, fourth inserted, second inserted, it is a parallel processing, all will be inserting at multiple, using multiple threads. So first inserted, fifth inserted, and third is getting exception. It will return only after inserting all the documents. So in that way, in this way, no interruption of the threads, no interruption in the insertion. So that will be the case you can use to improve your performance while inserting. And also please ensure you don't want the order, and if you don't want to be MongoDB server to return back to you before created any exception. So it will help to improve the performance. As obviously, what will you do if it will insert fourth, it will insert second, and now it getting exception at third, and first and fifth will be, then first and fifth is not going to be insert, then it will return back after the 3 only. Okay, so that case return back after 3. In that case you will not able to identify how many documents has been inserted. Fine. So let's see example of it, that how I can show you the ordered false. So I am using order false, that means I want to be I want the parallel processing, and I don't want to interrupt my batch while inserting a document and it got any exception in it. It will give you the exception, but only after writing all other threads. Okay, so this is the documents. Let's say I want to 6, this is the 7. I have created this one doc ID, this one, because I want to create an exception, and only this way I can create an exception using it, because it is a same ID of this, and MongoDB will not allow you to insert document with the same ID, as it needs only the unique ID. So I'm creating an exception like this. Now we have a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 documents in it, and it should have 12 in it, 12 for this, and 13 will not get inserted due to the error. So let's say if we get any error, and let's say if we inserted any document or not. So it is giving you the exception as Smarty key duplicate key error collection. It is giving you the error, but it may also inserted the document. Okay, it is not inserted because I have not provided any options in the insert menu. So options we have provided now see it may shut insert the documents. It is giving you the exception, although it also help you to identify that if you are not providing option, how it behave, that it is giving the exception and not inserting the other one. And if you providing the option, let's say if it is able to insert the document, yes, it inserted the book 7, this one, with no exception. Okay, so you have seen both the differences, without using option and with using option. That is how it going to help you. So these are the two options that it provide, and you can use using the while inserting the document. There is other one options as well. You can see, you may get confused while seeing it, but let me show you. This is a insert options method which is provided by the MongoDB Java class is options. You can see it is having multiple methods in it, so I'm not going to use it in this video. We will do these options in the next video, because while using these options, it is something different different format of applying it in your application. That's why I'm not doing this in this video, but we will be doing it in the next video. Till then, yes, one more thing, if you have any doubt, any queries, you can comment below in the comment section. I'm surely going to reply you back. So till then, take care. Bye bye.